Look, the other side. Freedom. What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
Okay, search them and get them out of the way.
Every government has its Secret Service branch. America, its CIA, France, Deuxième Bureau, England, MI5. A messy job? Well, that's when they usually call on me or someone like me. Oh, yes. My name is Drake. John Drake.
I am the unworthy son of the house, and you must be the worthy Mr. Drake. Enter.
Have the gods been kind in keeping your honored father in the best of health?
Thank you, Mr. Drake. The gods have been kind to Mr. McFadden. He awaits you. Please.
Welcome to my home, Mr. Drake.
I am your honored guest, Mr. McFadden. How are you, old rascal?
It is very good of you to come so far, Mr. Drake.
I understood that Senor Paterno was in trouble.
That is unfortunately true, Mr. Drake.
Well, that's why I came. I've always respected him. He's a great doctor and a great man. We could do with more like him. What can I do to help?
I knew you would feel like that, Mr. Drake, but I fear you may be too late.
Oh, why's that? I understood they were going to allow him to continue his work.
So they did, for a time. They could not do without him at the hospital. But extremists spoke against him, and he was forced to get out secretly.
They ought to have more sense. You know, that's a dilemma of the new regime. People like Senor Paterno help them, they need his help, and then they find that he's winning the respect of their own people, and they have to get rid of him.
I fear that Paterno has been sacrificed in this way, Mr. Drake.
Where is he now?
He is still on the mainland. I have had scraps of news of him. The last was from Chanling.
Oh, he's as far south as that.
That was 10 days ago, Mr. Drake. Since then, we have heard nothing.
Well, crossing the last stretch of water to the island here may be the hardest part of the journey.
We know that the crossing was arranged. He never arrived. It is not the first time people have disappeared. We are losing too many good men on the escape route, Mr. Drake. I fear there may be a traitor in the chain.
Well, there's only one way to tell. Go across the water and find out.
A very good way, Mr. Drake. But I fear I am too old and fat for such active excitement. It would mean taking your life in your hand. But since you offer, perhaps it is not too much to ask.
Oh, you old hypocrite. That's why you sent for me, wasn't it?
You have a reputation for romantic ideals, Mr. Drake, and a commendable desire to go in danger.
Oh, I have I? Can you get me across the estuary?
With great delight, Mr. Drake. The difficulty will be to get you away again.
I'll need papers.
I am excellent at such forgeries.
Where's the last place that you heard of Senor Paterno?
I heard he stayed a few days at the hotel in Chanling, the Lotus Leaf. It is very third-rate, Mr. Drake, but discreet, provided one can pay sufficiently.
Yes, brother?
Good day, brother. You have a room?
Yes, brother. Several rooms.
Good, then perhaps. What was that about?
He had no proper documents.
Oh, yes, I know the sort. A criminal reactionary. How did you find out?
We all have our duty nowadays, brother.
Yes, of course. We must all cooperate. Now, perhaps I could see the room?
Your papers?
Yes, I was forgetting.
Mr. Kapnik, you are an engineer?
That's right.
From Prague?
That's right.
These are endorsed at Lukau. You are working on the dam there?
That's right.
Lukau, it's a great project.
We have bigger dams at home.
Thanks.
By the way, a friend of mine is staying here. Senor Paterno, what is his room number?
Senor Paterno, he has left us
Oh, when was this?
a week ago.
What address did he leave?
He left no address.
So, you don't know where he was going, do you? I should like to follow him.
There are many people in this town who would like to follow Senor Paterno.
Mr. Tai, I asked you to bring all messages for me to my room.
There have been no messages.
But that's impossible. There must have been.
No, lady. Still no messages.
I'm going out. I won't be long. If anyone calls, ask them to wait. Make sure they wait.
Yes, if anyone calls.
Pretty girl. Who is she?
In this town, Mr. Kapnik, it is wise not to ask too many questions.
I understand. People are not always what they seem. There is a girl, you could look at her and say she is frightened, and there again you could look at her and say she is a girl pretending to be frightened.
Or you could say nothing.
Yes.
She waits here all day, every day, waiting for a message, like Senor Paterno.
I am sorry to hear that. Senor Paterno was waiting for me. Did he have any friends in the town?
I don't know. He never went out.
Not at all.
He did go out once, to the steam bath.
You have a good steam bath in this town.
The Royal Union Steam and Turkish baths. Very modern.
Thanks, brother.
Are you hot enough?
Just fine.
Tell me, brother, what are you doing in this part of the world?
I'm an engineer working on the dam. I'm here on a few days' holiday.
If I had a holiday, I would go to Peking, not to a discreditable little seaport town on a mud swamp.
I like fish.
In Shanghai, they have fish, and fine hotels, and theaters, everything we do not have in this town. So tell me when you are hot enough.
Well, I can take it.
Tell me, when did you come into our town?
This morning.
But the express is not yet in. So you're not too hot?
No, I'm not too hot. I didn't come by train. I was given a lift on a truck.
Why did you come here?
I was recommended.
By whom?
Dr. Paterno. So, you do know Dr. Paterno?
I never heard of him.
Oh, that's very odd. He was here a week ago. It was him who told me about these baths.
Dr. Paterno. Now, many people come here.
He's a short man with white hair.
I remember. He was here once.
Well, I'm here to meet him. But they say he's gone on. You, wouldn't know where, would you?
I said I never heard of the man. You twisted your shoulder.
Oh, it feels perfectly all right to me.
Yeah, you see, you have torn a muscle. You should see a doctor. I would recommend Dr. Bacalta, a most experienced manipulator. His surgery is on 20th Century Street, not far from the river.
Good morning.
Do you have an appointment with Dr. Bacalta?
No, but this is urgent.
No appointment? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was going to hurt myself.
May I see your papers?
What, do you have to see papers to cure a shoulder?
Yes.
What do you do if you haven't got papers?
Everyone has papers.
Then why do you bother to look at them?
It is not good to joke about these things. Oh. You're an engineer working for the Republic.
That makes a difference.
But of course. You're at the head of the queue.
What about these other people?
They're not engineers.
I chose the right profession, didn't I?
Miss Lee,
I must see the doctor.
we told you we'll let you know when he's able to see you again.
But this is most important.
You must learn to obey orders.
I insist on seeing him.
Then you must wait your turn. I'll tell Dr. Bacalto you're here.
Good morning. I believe we're staying at the same hotel.
No, I don't know you.
Quite a coincidence, Miss Lee. We meet at the hotel and then we meet here. I have a sore shoulder. What's the matter with you?
I don't know you.
I'm sorry. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
Mr. Kapnick? Mr. Kapnick,
Yes?
Dr. Bacalto will see you now.
Thank you.
Mr. Kapnick.
Thank you.
Will you please sit down?
Oh, doctor, they sent me along from the Union
Please be
steam
silent.
baths.
It is necessary to concentrate. Ah, what's the matter with you?
Oh, I think I've torn a muscle in my shoulder, doctor. As I was telling you, the masseur at the steam bath, he
Which
said...
shoulder?
This one. They asked me to come and see you, specially.
Take your jacket off.
Oh, but surely that's not necessary, doctor.
Monsieur! Monsieur, will you telephone the hospital? Say, tell them to send round for these tests.
Doctor, all I'm trying to do is to let you know that
Ah,
the steam bath...
yes, the shoulder. Sit down.
That's not necessary, is it, doctor?
Oh, just a minute. Does this hurt?
Yes.
And this?
Yes.
Why do you waste my time, Mr. Kapnick? There's nothing wrong with you. Please put your jacket on.
That's where you're wrong, doctor. If you don't help me, I'll be a dead man.
I don't understand. Will you please explain?
Well, if I don't get out of this country within the next couple of days, I'll never get out.
But why are you telling me this?
Because you're my last chance.
Beton. Beton? What is the position for tonight? Yes. I see, thank you. But why should a Czech engineer wish to leave the country in this way?
Those papers are forged.
An excellent job.
Believe me, doctor, I'm not asking for any favors. Anything you want, I can pay.
You have been misinformed, Mr. Kapnick. I am not interested in money.
I can pay you anything.
As you might suspect from a man in my profession, my interest is in saving lives. If a man is in danger, my friends and I will do what we can for him. If he is worth saving.
Surely any life is worth saving.
Some more than others. The risks are great, the opportunities few, the demands many. Why you more than another?
Well, of course, if you put it like that, I have no answer. Forget it.
I like you for that. Where do you want to go?
Across the estuary to the island.
Well, very well. We'll see what we can do for you.
Thank you very much
It's not a
indeed.
matter for jubilation. You must obey instructions. You will go back, please, to the place where you're staying.
Yes.
Just be in my waiting room tonight at 8 o'clock. Not a minute before, not a minute after.
Oh, now, don't worry. I won't be late, doctor. Oh, what else? What happens next?
Best you don't know.
Of course. Oh, thanks once again, doctor.
Thanks are not necessary. What we do is for humanity. Oh, you realize, of course, that there is little chance for you to come back to this country. Anything you want, anything of value, real or sentimental, you must take with you or leave forever.
I understand. I'll see to it.
Leave nothing for these carrion to get their hands on.
All right. Thank you very much.
Our comrades are looking for Miss Lee.
Excuse me, brother. I'm obliged. Thank you.
Before. I do not want any more trouble from this hotel. Follow me.
Lee, please. Here is the key, sir. Do not do any damage.
There are 3 policemen in your room. You stay with me until they're gone.
I told them, sir, she's not in her room.
But where is she?
She went out.
Wait here till she returns.
I have to get out. I have an appointment.
8 o'clock tonight?
You know?
Oh, yes, I have one myself with Dr. Backelter. Oh, incidentally, my name is Kapnick.
What do we do?
We wait. Tell me, Miss Lee, this is your country, isn't it?
Yes.
And yet you're trying to get out of it quietly by the back door.
I am.
So you're taking a bit of a risk, aren't you? Have you committed a crime?
In their eyes, I suppose I have. I was at school in America. That was enough to make them suspicious of me.
Why did you come back here?
I wanted to visit my family. I came happy to work for the new regime. I found our home taken, my relations killed, all our possessions stolen.
All of them? There. All right.
It is nearly time. We cannot wait any longer. They're still here.
Yes.
It's impossible for me. You must go alone.
Oh, we'll go together.
How can we?
You just wait at the top of the stairs until I give you a signal, then you walk down and straight out.
Ah, hello, Ty. What have we here, huh? Oh, another revolution. Ha ha, yeah.
The police. I suppose they're here for their cut.
No, sir. Nothing like that, Mr. Kapnick. No corruption nowadays. All gone with the old government.
No corruption, don't give me that.
Please,
I
Mr.
suppose you have to
Kapnick.
bribe them to keep the hotel open. We had the same trouble at Lucao.
What are you saying?
Just having a private conversation with my friend.
I heard, with many witnesses. We do not allow such talk here.
Well, that's a great pity, isn't it?
You are under arrest.
Arrest? What for?
You are resisting.
Resisting? I'm not resisting. I'm just asking questions.
Questions are resisting. Come on, at once.
I get in touch with my friend, General Chin.
You are a friend of General Chin?
You got any objections?
But you are a foreigner. What are you doing
Oh,
here?
now look, my papers. I suppose you can read, can you? Oh, pardon me.
An engineer on the Luca project. Very sorry, Mr. Kapnick. This is a mistake.
Ah, it's all right. I
All
accept
a
your
mistake.
apology. Say no more about it. General Chin will never know. Oh, here's the money. I borrowed from you, Ty. I'll send you the rest tomorrow. Good night, brothers.
Thank goodness you've arrived. Is everything all right?
Yes.
You weren't followed?
No.
Is that all the baggage that you have?
Oh, don't worry, Doctor. Everything that matters is in here.
I'm very pleased that we've been able to give you such help. From now on, you will be safe. It's worth everything to see you get away like this. Well, now that we are all here, we must go immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Come along. We could not be luckier. There's a mist over the sea. Make no noise. Go along the jetty one at a time. You will see a boat. Climb on board and keep out of sight. You first, then you next. That's the lot, Captain.
You're doing a wonderful job, Doctor.
Don't forget to keep out of sight until you get halfway across.
I will.
Just off. When you get to the other side, you'll be safe.
Do you think we're going to be all right?
You never know, Miss Lee. Get down. Okay now.
Tell me to get back to work, Chang. We've got to keep moving.
I'm afraid there's nothing we can do for him. Are you all right?
What happened? Did they go mad?
Is that the lot?
Not quite.
Well, I'm tired. I'm going home. Tell him to come back tomorrow morning.
Dr. Bacalto will see no one else tonight.
You were told to go home. I don't understand. What are you...
I have to see you, Doctor.
Monsieur, you may go home.
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Mr. Kapnick.
Good night.
What are you doing here?
We were caught. They got the others.
What are you talking about?
Patrol boat. They spotted us. They had a searchlight. I was the only one to get away. I came back to warn you.
Chang would not give us away.
Oh, no. Chang won't, but the girl will. They'll discover you'll be getting refugees out. Look, you must leave the country tonight. It's your only chance.
All right.
What's all this?
Years of research.
All right, let's get on board.
But this is Chang's boat. I thought you said the police had got him.
Yeah, so they did. They put a guard on it.
Well, where is he?
I fixed him. He's under the jetty. Now, come on. Let's not waste time.
Why are you stopping? I don't understand. I thought you said the police had got her.
I'm sorry to have lied to you, Doctor. Maybe I've done you a great injustice, but we can soon clear up any doubts. I'd like you to open that case.
What for?
Or maybe it, forgive me, maybe it doesn't contain what you said it did.
Of course it does.
Would you open it, please?
All right, I'll show you everything. Yeah.
Yes.
You satisfied?
Oh, seems all right. Just a moment, though, please. Excuse me. How many, Bacalto? How many poor wretches did you allow to get this far, then have them robbed and murdered, eh? No. You promised them freedom, didn't you? No. Dr. Paterno. Do you remember him? Any idea what kind of man he was? Remember all the others? Remember how they were dumped over the side like this?